Hey and welcome to my video. I am alive and as usual there is many things that I would like to talk about. So right now I'm in Denmark again. I've been in Denmark since September and I am kind of looking for a job even though I don't really know what it is that I want to do with my life or if I even want a job. So I probably don't have the biggest motivation for finding a job, but right now it's just like I spend all my money living in France. So now I'm back trying to earn some money for a while I figure out what the heck am I supposed to be doing as a 30-year young adult. I think personally I'm a bit confused right now is what I want to do with my life. There's kind of like three big things going up in my head. One of them is very out there and not something that I don't know if I'm ready to do alone, but my girlfriend seems open to joining me on this journey, so that would be great. So let me just go with the two less extreme ones. Getting some sort of land where I can build my own little summer house, whatever. It's something I've seen and watched a lot of videos about, and something about it just speaks to me, and it's something that I want to try and do. I haven't really done a lot of handcraft and DIY things for the longest time, but I remember like 20 years ago, I would love hanging out with my grandpa and we would just do these things and build these things ourselves because he loved doing everything himself, and I would love to just follow him around and helping out as I could with like a hammer or whatever, right? I loved this. That's the first thing, like wanting like some sort of own land. It's just, I think it's more me like needing my own space. The apartment has one room outside of this little living room that I'm sitting in, and it's like an open kitchen. The kitchen is right there and the room is right here, like 2 meters like from me, right? So I think it's more that. So if there's someone else in this apartment with me, we're always very close, and I can't really make these videos really. I feel like should I just go out on the street, sit on a bench? I could do that, but it's freezing cold, so I don't want to record in the freezing cold. I want it in a sense where I can also have my own space, just my own room. That's all I'm asking for, where I can be myself, talk about whatever it is I want. So I think that's also why this building your own house space thing, dream, it speaks to me so much. It's something that's mine and my own that I can do and spend time on. But I need a bunch of money to buy some land, and it's probably in the middle of nowhere in Denmark because everything close to Copenhagen is super expensive. And then it's like I don't have my own car. How would I get the materials to the land, and how do I do this? How do I do that? It's things I'm going to learn and I want to learn, but it's like if you just buy a piece of land and you have nowhere to stay and you're far from your family, far from your friends, you don't have a car, it's not really realistic, right? So the thing I'm scared about this is that I'm spending basically all of my money on being set in place in Denmark, becoming more depressed, more sad, growing old, and then not experiencing the world. But the two other options solve this. The other option, I saw a lot of van life videos also like years ago, long ago, and it's something I wanted to do and it seemed interesting, and I'm like, okay, this could be cool. I could just buy like some sort of old cheap car, just start with exploring Denmark. What's a bit more scary and takes time is like buying the old vehicle and then converting it yourself, isolating it, like do you want water, do you want electricity, this and that. Then the annoying part about in Denmark, there's some regulations and rules. Then like, okay, then I buy this car and then what, I just put it here on the parking lot in front of my mom's like apartment, and there's like what, 500 other people that share this parking lot with us. Like I can't just set up like a whole building project on a public parking lot, right? You preferably have like your own garage or your own little land or whatever where you place your car and then you do all these things, and also you need a bunch of tools. There's just many things, once again, that is not really figured out, and like how do I do it, or either like even more expensive than, right? So yeah. Then there's the third option, and that is going to China basically, or Vietnam probably. We talked about Vietnam, Thailand, or China, but then I could see, according to just quickly looking, it seemed like Vietnam and China is the two cheaper options. I've been watching, once again, a lot of videos about someone traveling in Asia and more specifically China, also Vietnam, and he seems to love it, and he's been traveling, but it's, as I mentioned in the beginning, not something I think I'm really ready to do alone. Like, it seems super cool, and I think Vietnam and Thailand, they seem more like okay places. I don't know why. It's just like something with the media, I think, that makes China sound super scary. But then when you see this guy, British guy, traveling, and he doesn't speak like a word Chinese, he can say like ni hao, right? It doesn't seem that scary, and everyone's nice and everyone's helping him, and even the police, they're like buying him food, and I don't think it's that scary. Of course, there's bad people and bad things that can happen to you everywhere in the world, but it's like that everywhere. There's bad people everywhere, right? So, but I think maybe Vietnam would be more like something I feel like I could go there and I would not be as scared and uncomfortable, especially with my girlfriend if she's there with me, because then like if something arises, it's like, okay, you have another person to bounce off of. What do we do here? Is this scary or not, you know? And when I say go there, it's because I mean going there for potentially like a month, 2-3 months, whatever, to just get out of this like depressed Scandinavian country where it's just like -5-10 degrees and snowing, and it's dark by 4 p.m. and it's just not what I want to do, and I'm just not ready to have a full-time job for the rest of my life because I took 1.5 years off of like me working a full-time job. And now I'm 30, and it's like I still don't have a lot of money saved up. I don't have my own anything. So yeah, a lot of questions on my mind on what's next. I think realistically, I get some sort of job. I save up a bunch of money for maybe 5-6 months max, scrape in as much as I can, and then I have like a small chunk of money where I can do one of these things. But again, I'm a bit scared of spending all of my money on a car or a shitty house or whatever, and then I'm fed up after like 2 weeks, and then it's like, well, you can't really do that, buddy, because you're paying off on a loan or something. And that's the other thing. I don't want to have to have a loan for 30 years because people are saying, like my mom is saying, see it as an investment. It's like, okay, yes, but I looked at a house for 1.8 million Danish crowns. In one of the loans, you will have paid back 3.2 million, and the house is only 1.8 million. So unless that house, it goes up a lot in value, right? And it could, but it could also dwindle or stay stagnant. Like, what if the city where the house is in, they decide to make a highway right next to my house? I don't know. I have no control over it. And that's the thing that bothers me. Most things that you put your money into, yeah, it could be an investment, but it's all a gamble. There's so many things that's outside of your control, especially with the money that you put in. And it's just, is it really an investment if you're locked into having a full-time job for the next 30 to 40 years of your life? And maybe you're unsure if that's something you want to do, but you're getting told by everyone else that you should do it. I'm here to tell you, you don't have to do that. I'm not going to do that. Do I have any idea what the is going on with my life and what I want? No, I'm just trying to have as much fun and enjoy it as much as I can. And sometimes I'm not having a lot of fun, like right now. But other times I'm having plenty of fun. I'm enjoying it. I'm appreciating just waking up, spending time with my girlfriend, with my mom, going for little walks, going on drives in my mom's car or whatever, going on walks in nature. It's simple, small things. And I'm not fully content. No, I would like to believe that I have a lot of time left on this earth. I'm not gonna cut it for the 9 to 5, but I at the same time need money. So I'm figuring it out. I stated the options. Now you guys know what's next. Maybe next time I make a video, you see me depressed, working 9 to 5, but hey, at least there's some sort of plan with I'm saving up for something. Or I'll let you know in the next video what the next big project is. I've been thinking about a food truck, but see, there's another one of my crazy, stupid ideas. Maybe a cafe. Who knows? I'll let you know in the next video. Stay safe, try and stay positive, guys. And remember, you don't have to do what everyone else is telling you to. My mom thinks I'm crazy and she still lets me live here, okay? So sometimes you can get away with a lot as long as you're not hurting someone. So stay awesome, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.